Alright, today we will discuss a very important tool in modern business strategy that is widely used by companies around the world. It is called the Business Model Canvas, or BMC, which often serves as the foundation for designing and evaluating a business model. Let's start with a simple question. Why do some businesses look ordinary from the outside, yet are able to grow rapidly and consistently? The answer is not just about the product or the price. It is more about how the entire business model is designed, structured, and managed systematically. Today, we will use Richiamo Coffee as a practical example so you can clearly see how this concept is applied in the real world. What is Business Model Canvas? The Business Model Canvas is a visual tool designed to help us understand the structure of a business in a comprehensive way. It breaks down a business into 9 key building blocks that represent critical components in operations and strategy. The main objective of this tool is very clear. It allows us to view the entire business in a single page without having to go through long and complex documents. The BMC is not only used to generate new ideas. It is also used to understand how each component connects and influences one another. Block 1, Customer Segments. Let's begin with a simple question to engage you. Who are the main customers of a modern coffee shop? For Richiamo Coffee, we can identify at least 3 key customer segments. Office workers who are looking for a place to take a short break or have informal discussions. Students who need a conducive environment to study. Coffee enthusiasts who are seeking quality and experience. Each segment has different needs, behaviors, and expectations. Therefore, the business strategy must be tailored to each segment. Block 2, Value Proposition. Now we move to a more critical question. Why do customers choose one brand over another? In the case of Richiamo Coffee, the value offered is quite clear. High-quality coffee. Affordable pricing. A comfortable and modern environment. This means they are not just selling products. They are delivering a complete experience. Block 3, Channels. Next, we look at how customers access the product. For Richiamo Coffee, there are several key channels. Physical cafes for direct experience. Takeaway services for speed and convenience. Online ordering through apps or websites. Delivery platforms such as GrabFood and foodpanda. The more relevant channels a business uses, the wider the customer reach and the higher the potential for sales. Block 4, Customer Relationships. Now we focus on how the business builds and maintains relationships with customers over time. In this context, customer relationships are not just about one-time transactions. They are about creating repeated and consistent engagement. For Richiamo Coffee, the approach is clear and structured. Friendly and responsive service forms the foundation of every interaction. Loyalty programs are introduced to reward returning customers. Active engagement on social media is used to build two-way communication and create a community. The stronger the relationship with customers, the higher the retention rate. In many cases, retaining customers is significantly more cost-effective than acquiring new ones. Block 5, Revenue Streams. Next, we examine how the business generates revenue. The question is straightforward. Where does the money come from? For Richiamo Coffee, revenue does not rely on a single product. Sales of coffee and beverages are the primary contributors. Snacks and cakes act as complementary products that increase transaction value. In addition, merchandise such as mugs and souvenirs provide extra income streams. This approach shows that a strong business does not depend on one source alone. Diversified revenue streams improve stability and reduce risk. Block 6, Key Resources. Now we move to the key resources that support the entire business operation. These resources are essential assets required to make the business model work effectively. In the case of Richiamo Coffee, several components are critical. High-quality coffee beans as the core input. Professional coffee machines to ensure product consistency. Skilled baristas to maintain quality standards. Strategic locations to attract customers. IT systems to manage orders and operations. If any of these resources are disrupted, the impact will be directly felt in service quality and customer satisfaction. Block 7, Key Activities. Next, we look at the key activities that must be carried out consistently on a daily basis. These activities represent the core work that keeps the business running. For Richiamo Coffee, key activities include several critical areas. Sourcing and preparing quality raw materials. Continuous staff training to maintain standards. Marketing activities to attract and retain customers. Daily operational management to ensure efficiency. The key here is consistency. Without disciplined execution, service quality cannot be sustained. Block 8, Key Partnerships. No business operates entirely on its own without external support. Partnerships play a crucial role in strengthening the business model. For Richiamo Coffee, key partners fall into several categories. Coffee bean suppliers to ensure consistent quality. Equipment suppliers to support operations. Delivery platforms such as GrabFood and FoodPanda to expand reach. Promotional partners to increase brand visibility. These partnerships help reduce costs, improve efficiency, and accelerate growth. Block 9, Cost Structure. Finally, we look at the cost structure that must be managed effectively. Costs are a component that directly impacts business profitability. For Richiamo Coffee, there are several major cost categories. Raw materials such as coffee beans and food. Staff salaries as a key operational cost. Rental for strategic locations. Utilities such as electricity and water. Marketing expenses to attract customers. Effective cost management is essential to maintain healthy profit margins and ensure long-term sustainability. Closing. We have now covered all 9 building blocks of the business model canvas in a comprehensive way. The most important takeaway is not to look at each block in isolation. It is to understand how all components are interconnected and form a complete business system. The BMC helps you understand your business structure, identify weaknesses, and uncover opportunities for improvement. If you want to build or grow a business, start with the business model canvas as a strong foundation.